Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts from the goal line. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Big gain downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, 19 tight. 70, 19, lock. Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Third.
Throwing from the gun here. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Come on. Hit. Warriors 70.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Check. Hurt. Please, Lion.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
79, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Panther Street.
From the red zone on 1st. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33. Out of the pistol, Williams. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is brought in at the 50. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 7-point lead in the first. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
14, Bengals 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Back row 80. Check mash. Check mash.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Come on. Hit. Luka 19. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19. Cap 50. Cap 50.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Standing on Greco. 60 Bobcats. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make some pick them up ahead of fourth down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What is it?
On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 14-point game here in the first. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons lead by 15 now.
Bengals 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. 6, 18, 10 to the left, 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trim the lead down to 9. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Bengals 13.
lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lead by 14. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons lead by 15 now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
70 rings. Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check them out. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw on second and 10. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Warriors. 70. Ready.
Looking to throw here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast.
18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
They're up 79 Broncos. Broncos leading. Cut 19. Cut 19. Street. Street. Big Lion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
On the go.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Right
back to Chase. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Come on, come on. Red Cowboy, 19 Lions. Panther 11. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Ready? Drop 50. Here we go. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates.
Dropping back to throw. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. And it's another miss. His second extra point has been off the mark. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Returning it from the 4. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Williams from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go, 4th down with Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43. Again, it's Williams. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19, Charger, 19, track, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, hit with Lions.
First and 10, looking to throw. He puts some juice on it. He's got it at the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Okay.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Back to pass on first and 10. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a one-score game before halftime. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
And he makes the catch in the end zone, and that 2-point try trims the deficit to 1. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Looks like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
And this drive will start inside the 20. Five.
23-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one misses the tight end, and it sets up second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Brown, right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get the...
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
1st down, Williams to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Falcons blow their lead to 8.
Bengals 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. County Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dragon 60.
Throwing on seconds. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 driver, 19 driver. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, 60 driver, 60, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Check 60, check.
3rd and long for him here. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
But it's 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 17. Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's a throw. He rolls to his right. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Looking in the air here. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
23 yards. First down, Bengals.
Back row 80. 19, Mustang 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Off to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He's been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Timberwolves, 7 cutback, 50, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to the air following that pick 6. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working on 1st down. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
19, Charger, 19, Mustang 19.
They're going play action. On the move, headed right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down.
19 sight, 9, ready, 60, front row at 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Looking quickly here.
70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And the Bengals
60
first down.
Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready.
Throwing it again here. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
41. Bengals 35.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
47. Bengals 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19 sight.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Let's go, ladies.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 up. Ready? 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, a get to Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's caught. Chase has it. He gets loose down the right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Falcons cover off the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
2nd and 12 at the Bengals' 49-yard line.
Now Williams. He connects with his back deep down the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll try and punch it in. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
The kicker on for the point.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Nothing. 19 strikes. 19.
Looking now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bengals need to score quickly. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 70 rings, 18, 5 years. Trap 60, 18, double, 18.
He's going to throw it. It's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, set. Warriors, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Man, that run was looking so good for him. But we'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Completed over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he is going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll go play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap.
39-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals.
One final shot here.